Finna go see my donkey donk, my donkey donk.
What you doing for your birthday, dude?
My little ponytail. What's up with you? You ugly hell.
This might be the wildest celebrity plot twist of 2025. Because apparently we're now living in a universe where Chrisean Rock isn't just fighting Blueface, Zeus Network, or her own Wi-Fi connection. She's fighting GloRilla's entire face. And when I tell you the internet is combusting like someone microwaved a fork inside the shade room, I mean it's smoking. Because Chrisean Rock has officially stepped forward and said, "Nah, GloRilla didn't glow up. She glorilla'd up into me, yes." According to Chrisean, GloRilla walked into a surgeon's office like it was a Build-A-Bear workshop and said, "Give me the Chrisean starter pack, the jawline, the attitude, the chaos, all of IT, and the way this story is spreading." Even the Kardashians are looking at this thinking, damn. Celebrities copy us, not each other. The moment the clip dropped, you could practically hear the collective gasp of TikTok as people paused mid-scroll like, hold up. She did what? It's messy, it's petty, it's surgical. And it's the type of drama that makes Hollywood look like a kindergarten recess fight over crayons. So buckle up, because if you thought the timeline was dramatic before, what's coming next makes it look like a warm-up act. This scandal hasn't just started. It's detonating. From the very moment this story cracked open, the internet knew it wasn't dealing with a soft little rumor. No, this wasn't your average celebrity shading celebrity moment. This was a Chrisean Rock detonation, the kind of verbal grenade that sends shockwaves through Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and even those group chats where people pretend they don't gossip, but absolutely do. And the epicenter of this digital earthquake? A single, chaotic, half-laughing, half-dead serious voice note where Chrisean declared, "GloRilla didn't get a glow up. She got a me up." That line alone deserves to be replayed on a loop at the Grammys, because what exactly pushed Chrisean to say GloRilla went under the knife to look like her? According to the internet detectives, the same people who solved the Tory Lanez case before lawyers even showed up, the saga started when fans noticed major changes in GloRilla's recent photos. We're talking angles sharper than math class, cheekbones that could slice open sealed Amazon boxes, and a jawline so defined it looked like it came with its own terms and conditions. The internet didn't whisper. It erupted. People went from, "Oh, GloRilla looks good here," to "Wait, hold on, this is looking kinda familiar," to "Is this Chrisean Rock Reloaded?" It took exactly 8 seconds for someone to drop a side-by-side comparison. And suddenly the timeline had a bachelor's degree in cosmetic surgery and face structure analysis. Users drew arrows, circles, dotted lines. It looked like a football coach diagramming a Super Bowl play. And then because Chrisean never misses a chance to throw her name back into the spotlight like she's Beyoncé at Coachella, she responded. Not with a PR statement. Not with a calm, rational explanation. No, Chrisean responded in the most Chrisean way possible, loud, chaotic, and right from the gut. She jumped online and said, "Don't play with me. Don't act like y'all don't see it. Sis got her whole face done to look like me. Same jaw, same vibe, same everything." The same everything part took the internet out. People were clutching their phones like they were holding onto the last lifeboat on the Titanic. But here's the thing, as explosive as Chrisean's accusations sounded, this wasn't the first time the industry had hinted at this strange, competitive glow-up war between female artists. For months, fans have compared the two women. Their energy, their looks, their chaos, their ability to trend while literally doing nothing. And while comparisons were harmless at first, it didn't take long for the internet to turn it into a gladiator arena. Fans started saying, GloRilla's new look is giving Chrisean, and why do they have the same jawline now? You could practically hear the flames crackling through the comments. But the plot twisted when a leaked voice note came out, supposedly private, supposedly confidential, where Chrisean said she was done with people stealing her whole blueprint. That clip went viral with the speed of a Kardashian pregnancy rumor. And once it hit the public, there was no turning back. The internet turned into CSI BBL unit, People zoomed in on GloRilla's old pictures. They zoomed in on new pictures. They compared shadows. They analyzed smile angles. They measured distance between eyebrows like they were uncovering ancient hieroglyphics. TikTok surgeons started stitching videos explaining procedures nobody asked about. It felt like the Hunger Games, except everyone was armed with a ring light and an opinion. Meanwhile, GloRilla stayed suspiciously silent. And in Hollywood, silence is its own language. Silence means one of three things. You're guilty. You're plotting a clapback. You don't even know you're in a beef yet. Chrisean, however, acted like silence was a confession. She doubled down again with a post saying, "I ain't mad. I'm flattered. But dang, can y'all at least tell her that my face is still under warranty?" That line alone sparked thousands of memes. But even though people were laughing, they were watching closely. Because this wasn't just Chrisean being messy. This was a full-blown accusation of facial identity theft. The kind of wild claim only Chrisean Rock could deliver with a straight face. And the craziest part, people actually believed her. The internet was divided into two armies. Team GloRilla just upgraded and Team She definitely downloaded the Chrisean face pack. Celebrities even started chiming in. Not outwardly, they're not dumb, but with those shady little subtweets that somehow sound like they apply to everything. One rapper wrote, "Everybody wanna be somebody till the bill hits." Another posted, "Copying is flattery until it becomes creepy." Fans interpreted these like biblical prophecy. Screenshots flew around faster than Amazon Prime deliveries. But while all this was happening, the timeline kept resurfacing old interviews where GloRilla hinted she wanted a sharper jawline. They found clips where she said she admired strong features. They found comments where she joked about wanting a more powerful face. And suddenly Chrisean's theory wasn't looking so far-fetched. Because in the world of celebrity transformations, one truth reigns supreme. Nobody just wakes up looking like a more chaotic version of someone they've been compared to for months. And yet, this drama wasn't just about faces. It wasn't just about looks. It was about ego, persona, identity. It was about two women who built brands off raw, unfiltered authenticity, only to now be accused of mirroring each other. The tension grew when fans noticed something deeper. Chrisean's reputation thrives on unpredictability, chaos, and controversy. GloRilla's new look, if the internet is to be believed, suddenly oozed that same unpredictability, that same boldness, that same you can't tell me nothing energy. It was giving Chrisean Rock 2.0, and whether that was intentional or coincidence didn't matter. Public opinion already picked sides. And Chrisean knows this game better than anyone. She knows controversy is currency. She knows you don't trend by whispering. You trend by dragging the entire internet into a wildfire and watching it burn. And that's exactly what she did. She ignited the chaos, fanned the flames, and let the world debate her like she's the topic of a college dissertation. But as the smoke spread across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and the messy corners of Facebook anti-groups, one thing became extremely clear. This face surgery allegation had evolved into something bigger than anyone expected. It was no longer about GloRilla's JAWLI, and it was about identity battles, about fame, about influence, about what happens when two celebrities with magnetic, chaotic personalities collide in the public spotlight. And the moment Chrisean claimed GloRilla was trying to look like her, a digital storm was born, one that was only getting louder, wilder, and more unhinged with every new post. The storm didn't just build, it mutated. What began as a petty accusation suddenly ballooned into the kind of cultural event that makes the internet forget rent is due. People weren't just comparing faces anymore. They were pulling out magnifying glasses like digital detectives trying to solve a celebrity cloning case. And the more they looked, the louder the outrage grew. It was like watching gasoline being poured on a campfire that was already burning out of control. Because once the internet gets a taste of drama this juicy, it devours it like it's the last episode of a Netflix thriller dropping at midnight. The first twist hit when fans began digging through GloRilla's old interviews and Instagram lives. They discovered clips where she jokingly said, I'm outside like Chrisean today. Or, I'm trying to get on my rockstar energy. At the time, nobody thought twice. But now, those clips were being treated like confessions, like breadcrumbs in a celebrity crime scene. Suddenly, every sentence Glo had ever spoken was being examined like it held the key to the universe. It didn't take long before TikTok creators swooped in like investigative lawyers who somehow passed the bar by watching reality TV. 1 TikToker made a 3-minute analysis of GloRilla's jawline shift, editing it with slowed-down voice effects and ominous music like she was solving a murder mystery. Another made a transition video showing before GloRilla and after GloRilla with the caption, "When you download the Chrisean DLC pack, that one alone hit for a million views." But the real explosion happened when a viral meme compared GloRilla's new face to a bootleg Chrisean from Temu. The meme spread faster than Blueface dodging accountability. People were crying, screaming, tagging friends at 3 in the morning like, "Girl, wake up, the drama is getting worse." And just like that, the narrative spiraled. Some fans defended GloRilla, saying she just upgraded her look and people should leave her alone. Others insisted Chrisean was the blueprint of chaos and Glo was trying to download the firmware. Someone even tweeted, "This feels like when androids copy the new iPhone update but glitch." That line nearly demolished the timeline. But the second twist arrived when celebrity reactions started popping up quietly, indirectly, but with the type of shady tone Hollywood specializes in. A well-known female rapper tweeted, "Everyone wanna look like the girl they beef with." Weird era. A male rapper posted, "Face ID not even recognizing people no more." A comedian chimed in with, "Surgeons need to start putting watermarks on their work." The shade level was Olympic. GloRilla fans clapped back, calling Chrisean jealous. Chrisean fans fired back harder, saying GloRilla had been borrowing Chrisean's personality for months. Even Nicki Minaj Barbs entered the chat because obviously they can't resist any chance to set fire to an argument. Some said the two artists were celebrity cousins, separated at birth. Others claimed this was a secret PR stunt gone wrong. And then there were the delusional theorists who insisted Chrisean and Glo got their surgery at the same surgeon, but only one wanted to admit it. But here's where the plot got messier than a Zeus Network reunion. A surgeon on TikTok literally stitched Chrisean's accusation, hinting that GloRilla did get facial balancing work done. He didn't confirm she was copying Chrisean, but he did say the changes were significant. And if there's one thing the internet loves more than facts, it's almost facts with dramatic implications. That video alone lit the fuse for round 2 of the meltdown. People began posting side-by-side comparisons with captions like "separated at surgery," "new face unlocked," and Chrisean 2.0 with fewer glitches. Some fans went as far as claiming they couldn't tell who was who in certain angles. A few insisted GloRilla's new smile was copying Chrisean's chaotic aura. Yes, the aura. People were now comparing energy levels like it was a scientific measurement. It got so unhinged that even AI apps were dragged into the chaos. Users took GloRilla's old photos, ran them through a Chrisean transformation filter, and posted results that looked frighteningly close to her current pics. That alone made the internet combust like a cheap charger block. Meanwhile, Chrisean embraced the chaos like it was her spiritual calling. She kept posting cryptic lines like, "Y'all see it, I ain't gotta say nothing, and the streets know," which, of course, made everything 100 times messier. But the next twist slapped the internet harder than a Blueface rant. GloRilla finally posted, but not about the drama. She uploaded a glam selfie with the caption, "New levels," no explanation, no clarification. Just a sequence of emojis that included a mirror, a sparkle, and a tongue-out smiley. That post alone started World War III in the comments. People accused her of being passive-aggressive. Some said she was subtweeting Chrisean without words. Others said she was flexing the face in question. Fans began fighting in her replies like it was a battle royale. The memes got even darker. Chrisean created the blueprint, but GloRilla read the instructions twice. She didn't copy Chrisean. She copied the patch notes. face update available. Restarting device. And while the internet was eating itself alive, celebrities continued their subtle shade parade. One influencer commented, "Everybody copying everybody, but nobody crediting nobody." Another posted a mysterious message, "Original scared. Clones prepared." You would think the internet would eventually calm down. But no, it exploded again when old footage resurfaced of GloRilla saying she wanted to look more fierce. Fans interpreted that like she said, "I want to become Chrisean Rock," even though that's clearly not what she meant. But context doesn't exist online during a scandal. Then came perhaps the wildest twist of all. Someone uncovered that GloRilla recently followed a cosmetic surgeon known for doing celebrity jawline revisions. That tiny detail became an entire conspiracy theory. People claimed she followed the surgeon right before the alleged surgery. Some even suggested Chrisean had gone to the same surgeon months earlier. Suddenly, comments read like a true crime documentary. The surgeon knew too much. 2 clients. 1 jawline. The mystery deepens. By the end of the week, everyone had become deeply invested. Even people who didn't know who Chrisean or GloRilla were suddenly had strong opinions. Facebook aunties said it was witchcraft. TikTok teens said it was identity theft. X users said it was celebrity espionage. Reddit threads diagnosed them both like unpaid therapists. And through it all, the tension grew thicker than Blueface's ego. Because this wasn't just a messy accusation anymore, it had turned into a cultural event. A moment, a spectacle. The kind of scandal that makes Hollywood publicists hide under their desks. And every time you thought the drama might settle, another twist hit like a plot twist in a show produced by Zeus, written by Netflix, directed by Chrisean, and narrated by Wendy Williams' Ghost. The moment the dust should have settled, it didn't. Instead, the scandal grew legs, arms, and gym membership. It evolved into something so massive that even people who swear they don't care about celebrity nonsense suddenly had dissertations ready. Because the aftermath of this GloRilla versus Chrisean face war didn't just shake the internet. It rearranged the entire social media ecosystem. Like someone flipped the table. During game night, the first shockwave hit when fans began noticing a shift in the public's perception of both women. Chrisean, traditionally seen as the chaos conductor of hip-hop, suddenly looked like the victim of a facial identity heist, and the public ate that narrative like free samples at Costco. People who previously dragged her every week were now saying things like, "She might actually be right though," and "Low-key they do look alike now," and the ultimate internet compliment, "No." Because I thought that was Chrisean when I first saw the picture. For Chrisean, this was divine timing. Like a plot twist written by Zeus Network themselves, the scandal made her look more like the original version of a leaked copy. Suddenly, she wasn't the messy one, she was the blueprint, the authentic one, the unedited wild card everyone else was trying to recreate. Her brand of raw, unfiltered chaos started being viewed as iconic instead of erratic. Fans praised her for being herself before it was cool, as if she was some kind of street level trendsetter who accidentally invented a whole facial aesthetic. And if there's one thing Chrisean knows how to do, it's capitalize on a wave. It's capitalize on a wave. She started posting selfies with captions like, "The OG," and "Y'all know who started this," and "I'm flattered but let me breathe." Each post hit harder than the last. Engagement skyrocketed. Brands who previously avoided her like a hazard sign suddenly slid into her DMs with partnership offers. Talk shows wanted interviews. Podcasts begged for guest appearances. Her name entered a different tier of viral, the kind where even people outside her fanbase kept saying, "Okay, but why does everyone look like her now?" Meanwhile, the pressure on GloRilla was building like a shaken soda can. Every time she posted anything, even a harmless mirror selfie, the comments filled up with chaos. "Chrisean, is that you? Did you tag your surgeon? Looking very rock today. Girl, blink twice if you're trying to morph back." People were ruthless. Memes flooded her comments faster than bots on a crypto livestream. She couldn't post a picture without someone circling her jawline like they were Analyzing an ancient fossil. The real blow came when a major gossip page uploaded a collage titled The Evolution of GloRilla that made the whole thing look like she had completed a 3-stage Pokemon evolution into Chrisean rock. The post hit 1 million likes in a day, and the comments section was basically a global roast session. Suddenly, GloRilla wasn't seen as confidently leveling up, she was seen as desperately copying someone else's vibe. Whether it was true or not didn't matter anymore. Social media doesn't care about facts. It cares about vibes, drama, and screenshots. And public opinion had already chosen a villain. But the situation got even more chaotic when insiders claimed that GloRilla's team was frustrated behind the scenes and trying to control the narrative. Nothing goes viral faster than the words insider claims. The internet treated it like a sworn testimony delivered under oath with FBI agents standing behind them. Then came the interview GloRilla finally addressed the drama indirectly during a radio appearance. When asked about the accusations, she laughed and said, "People be trippin'. I look how I wanna look. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong." Social media translated that into 50 different interpretations. She didn't deny it, she kinda admitted it. That's what guilty people say. She mad she got caught copying. She's dodging the question harder than Blueface dodges responsibility, no matter what she said. The internet twisted it into plot fuel. And while Glo tried to move past it, the memes refused to let the situation die. People photoshopped her face onto Chrisean's viral moments. They recreated iconic Chrisean expressions with GloRilla's new look. They even made an AI mashup of both women and captioned it, "When copying becomes a lifestyle." But the real, crushing aftermath hit when other celebrities began quietly unfollowing GloRilla. A few industry girls she collaborated with suddenly removed her from their close friends list. People noticed. People always notice. It was like watching a digital version of musical chairs, except the music was public humiliation. As for Chrisean, she was thriving. She turned the entire fiasco into a confidence renaissance. Her interviews got more views. Her quotes went viral. Her brand skyrocketed. She became the internet's favorite chaos queen again. The girl who always speaks without thinking but somehow ends up being right in the most chaotic way possible. Public perception reshuffled itself into a bizarre chart that looked like this. But even then, the aftermath still wasn't done evolving. Because the final twist came when a fan caught Chrisean and GloRilla at the same industry event, and leaked footage showed Chrisean smirking the moment she saw GloRilla walk in. No words exchanged, no confrontation. Just one look that screamed, "I knew it," and another look that whispered, "Please don't start." The clip went nuclear. People slowed it down, zoomed it in, turned it into a meme, used dramatic music, added subtitles that weren't even real. The moment became the digital equivalent of a to be continued screen. It was peak tension without a single sentence spoken. And that's the thing, this scandal didn't end with closure. It didn't wrap up neatly. It lingered, buzzing like an unfinished sentence. It left everyone wondering if there would be a round 2, if the rivalry would escalate, if new accusations would drop, or if someone would eventually snap and address it directly. Because the truth is, once the internet decides to celebrities are in a face war, the internet never lets it go. This wasn't just a moment, it was a digital earthquake with aftershocks still rumbling. And when a scandal hits this hard, it always leaves the door cracked open, just enough for the next wild twist to crawl through and set everything on fire again. And there you have it, the chaos, the copycatting, the jawline war of the century. The scandal nobody asked for but everyone needed. If Hollywood ever runs out of ideas, they can just rewind this storyline and milk it for 3 seasons and a spin-off. Because let's be honest, this drama wasn't just messy, it was a full buffet of insanity with a side of "no way she really said that." But before you sprint to the comments to declare whose face is original, whose vibe is borrowed, and whose surgeon deserves an Oscar, Do me one favor, smash that like button like it owes you child support. Hit it like you're Chrisean seeing someone use your jawline without permission. Hit it like you're GloRilla logging into Instagram just to see another 4,000. Is that you, Chrisean? Comments.and if you're new here, welcome to the only channel where celebrity chaos isn't just reported. It's supercharged, marinated in sarcasm, deep-fried in exaggeration, and served with a crisp little lemon wedge of pure disrespect. We drop scandals faster than Blueface drops apologies. So make sure you subscribe before your favorite celebrity gets exposed next. Turn on notifications too, because these celebrities stay wild 24/7 and you do not want to miss the next meltdown, the next leaked clip, or the next episode of Who Stole Whose Face, the remix. Now scroll down and let me know in the comments. Is GloRilla copying the Chrisean starter pack? Did the surgeon slip? Or is the internet just bored and unhinged? Whatever you think, say it loud. This is Celeb Insanity, where the drama is hot, the shade is colder than Carlos's hugs, and the truth is somewhere hiding under a wig in the back.